Right. Is it working? Okay, there we go. Where'd my pencil go? Where'd my pen go? Ah! Ah! Oh no. Hello, this is day one of, the daily art vlogs that I'm required to do. I'm still doing it for fun. Also, it's always in my lap. I, like, look around my desk and I can't find it. It's in my lap. I'm dumb. But anyways, okay. We're gonna make that a 10. And we're actually going to switch to pencil so that I can sketch it out first. This is a bad size. I'm gonna switch to a different size. So, today, I'm talking about, or let's see, yes, good night. Today, I am making a map for the world my story Fall of the Sun takes place in, because that's a world building thing that I want to do so that later it makes I like know where everything is and stuff. So let's see. Equator? Is that equator? Middle up? That should be the equator. I am going to be basing this. I have sketches of like there's a sketch I made of it just like without looking at a reference. But for the final design, I will be basing it off of the theory of Pangea Proxima. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Map. Nice. Okay. Yeah, just I won't get into it since no one's watching this, so like I'm just gonna keep the reference photos to myself. Okay, so yes. I'll just use this reference that you can't see. Lol. No one says lol like that. Anyways, so we're gonna start with the sea ice because everyone loves ice. Or then there's all these continents everywhere. So this is where the mega continent is gonna be. It's like go something like that, and then was like, there's this little boot right here. Surprisingly, my reference picture that the reference picture I'm using of Neopangaea or Pangea Proxima and the original map I made don't actually look that different, which is crazy, because I didn't actually know what Pangea what it looked like exactly. So, this little island right there. I'm gonna keep the entire continent on one side of the globe. Is that? I want. Let's see. Move that island, maybe? Okay, so. There's like this little. Bunch of cracks all around here. And, yeah, it's not a perfect replica, but I like it. I like the. Then there's just gonna be islands everywhere, like like one side of the continent should be like the mega continent. There's gonna be the mega continent, and then there's the there's the mega continent, and then there's the seaside of the planet where all the pirates live on islands, I guess. So like half of the planet is just one piece or something. Blah, blah, blah. I want it to still look a little bit like the map I made. I do like, because yeah, in mine it was split into two continents. And honestly, I think I prefer it being like, okay, where would there be a desert here? What I kind of want to do, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send myself the reference picture that I'm using for Pangea Proxima, send myself the original map I made, overlay them on top of each other, and then kind of trace it out. Just upload, I guess. Also, this little thing, this episode that I'm making, kind of like the thing about Neopangaea, it's not going to be called Neopangaea, and the fact that it looks like Pangea proxima, I want it to be like an Easter egg, and or more like a fun little thing for fans to notice. So, by making this video, I'm kind of making it like, oh yeah, it's Pangea proxima. That's it. Um, like I'm taking the mystery out of there, but at the same time, no one's watching this, and most likely no one will watch this. So, where is. There we go. So it's like, oh, is it Pangea Proxima? And then people are like arguing about it, and then they find this video and they're like, oh my god, it was whatever. It's a yeah, it's whatever. Import image. Wait, it's in my drive. Why am I going to files? All right. Pangea Proxima. Like, no. No. I guess that didn't do anything. Oh well. I'll do download. Alright, now we can import. Did that work? It did work. Okay. So now we have to scale these. So no. Okay. Just okay, so that's the proportions that it's supposed to be. That's alright. I can work with that. You, opacity, down. You, why are you so big? No. Look. You, alright. Do they over. So I guess that's what we're working with. Yeah. Wait, delete that. Now I have to look at them individually every now and then. So that is where the water is. So there's like a little island right here where the fables are. So it's not. It won't be exactly the same because I like the map I made. Wait, what? Okay. I confused myself. Okay. Okay, actually, yeah, I'll just go. I'll put this a little higher. Oh boy. Be a little island over there. Well, I guess. This looks weird. Oh, what do you mean my battery's running low? Would this be better with music? I don't want to do that. I want to talk. Okay, instead of overlaying these confusing pictures on top of each other, what I'm going to do, I'm going to trace over both of them, and then overlay those traced pictures on top of each other. One's going to be red, one's going to be blue. Now, the real Pangea Proxima, you will be red, and then my map will be blue. Okay. So, trace the equator line. Actually, yeah, so I'm gonna trace these orange lines too, because I think that'll be a good indicator for where this is like a good indicator for where heat is. So actually this will be this is the same no matter what zone. What just happened? Okay, how long is this? Okay, not that long. So, okay, Pangea, you're gonna be Proxima, you're gonna be green actually. Which one is? Alright, so there's like clusters of islands right here. And a little spiky thing. Nope. And I think there were like a bunch of islands around as well. But it's hard to see because of how like transparent I made it. So I'll look at that in a second. After I get the megacontinent down. The little speck right here. Can't forget about Antarctica. Or South Pole, whatever. I don't like how I trace that. Boot. There's always one country that will resemble a boot for some reason. Okay, turn the opacity up on that so that okay, well, my tracing is not perfect there, but whatever. So like line of islands here, blah 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 blah. Freckles on the earth, whatever. Oh, there's a bunch of islands here as well. There is no shortage of them. So here, yeah, just assume that they're everywhere, I guess. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Now my planet is in an ice age. Turn that down a little bit. Look around, see, look at we are to be alive right now. Okay. So I'm gonna change mine a little bit. Like, these poles are too big down here. Okay, turn that off. Cool. See, look at me. Mine is like this. It's actually split into two continents. I'll have to. I'm gonna connect them because the whole point was that it was supposed to be like a mega continent. So don't know why I made it two, but and then I'm just freckles, whatever. There's islands everywhere. So that's mine. And actually, wait. That's the north. This had to separate a little bit. So that's mine. Yeah, we had similar ideas, but like, okay, they're not that alike. This looks like an actual thing. Mine looks a little unnatural. Okay. So, we're combining the two into one epic thing. And make the North Pole a little bigger, blah, blah, blah. I switched pen on accident. Whatever, I guess. Right. I like this little thingy right here. It's like broke off. Alright. Is that acceptable? Alright. Now it's time for landmarks. So, okay. Looking at this map, mountains here. Like, well, maybe they're just mountains, like, blocking off people from the north. And then spiral zone. This doesn't make sense to you, but it makes sense to me. This, like, whatever, like what these symbols mean. Alright. Should I move the oasis here? Maybe here? hmm. I need to make a key or something. I'll do that later. Okay. Fables. This is where they live. Isn't this desert territory? Can this be considered a desert? I hope so. So, Jackie stays in that range. So, fire, 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 fire. Ooh, there we go. That, and then bloop bloop. Or would they? I have to look into bird migrations for that. More mountain. And then, where else would there be mountains? A little bit over here. This little ridge. Little towns. That is Rosanna's Kingdom. Nestles. What other landmarks do I need? Okay. Snow, lake, territory. Okay, I'm just gonna turn that off so I can. Okay, so he just has control over the north. No one's in control of the south. What else? Need to add woods. Green. Green. There's trees surrounding the sanctuary. Or maybe not. There's trees on one side, then it's just beach, sand, ocean. There's it everywhere. It's infested by trees. Infested by trees. Not infested, but like south. These scribbles are forest, by the way. No, not the trees. Anything but the trees. Well, anyways. Oh yeah, because there's monsters in the forest, so I don't know. I'm just being funny. Trees everywhere. Does that make sense? I don't know. There. villages down. These two trade with each other, I guess. I guess each castle would have like this one is in danger. Nope. There be more. Should there be more towns everywhere? Because this is like the entire path up here. Pirate land. Okay. Now we're moving on to the islands. Islands everywhere, islands everywhere, islands everywhere, everywhere you can see. All right. And then keep the. Nope, too big. Keep the equator line. And these two whatever lines. Bleh. 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 That a little bigger. What the? I hate when it does that, when the pressure goes burr. Alright. And that it's very rough. And like you can't see it very well, but looks fine. Looks good. Alright, now I want to talk about, real quick, I'm going to talk about Eclipse's journey throughout fall of the sun. So he should reach most of the major kingdoms. Maybe not all of them. Maybe not all of them. So he I need to use a bright color. He starts here. It's a different language, yes. And then he runs off into the woods, meets Vasca somewhere around here. They travel together for like a few days or something, and then Eclipse you don't know. I'm talking to myself. So yeah, yada yada yada, soul seed, whatever, shards and stuff, and then he gets to here, where he's like, oh my god, people, I forgot about those, or literally. And so the village gets attacked by forest monsters, and like he almost gets like killed or something, but then he's saved by oh yeah, so he meets uh the me forgetting whatever. So yeah, he gets saved by like Rin. And then Ren's like, oh my god, Chaos, where have you been? Because Eclipse has amnesia. And then, and Rin takes Eclipse over to Solace, where, where Eclipse has an identity crisis, and then runs off. He probably meets the traveling circus around. What does a tent look like? Circus tents. He meets his traveling circus around here. And then he meets Jackie and everything. Now are they going clockwork or are they going counterclockwise? Um, or would it be? Would they meet Jackie? But they have another encounter with Vasca on the way. And then it's Jackie. And for lore and for map purposes, they're going clockwise. They're going clockwise. In their like little migration or whatever. And then they like Jackie visits Yasui, and then Eclipse meets his new mom. And then let's see. They travel over here. Okay, so Shard 1, Shard 2. They need to be as like far away from Solace as possible. So like somewhere in this zone is where Rin finds them. Keep running into more shards probably. Just maybe they. they're led over here or something, and they meet like Dove or something. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't fully figured out everything yet, but the map should help me figure out where the story is gonna go. Should at least save that. And Neopangaea is the placeholder name because it's based on Neopangaea. And yeah, that's it for today. Um, and I'll be back again tomorrow.